Hello everyone. So in this video, I really just wanted to talk for a second about Christmas. Yes, I am wearing my Hello Kitty onesie. Yes, Halloween hasn't passed yet and I'm already talking about Christmas. But I feel like now's the time, and I especially want to talk about this before people start Christmas shopping because I might change someone's opinions. So in regards to Christmas, I really just want to talk about the fact that a couple of years ago, I stopped buying Christmas presents. There were a couple of reasons for this. I'm just gonna go down the line and tell you some different reasons why I stopped doing that. I just feel like the way that things are going right now in our society especially, I think a lot of people are starting to hit their breaking point. Like, we're sick of constantly being bombarded with ads. We're sick of every company trying to get us to sell our soul. It's like, it's just not fun anymore. So the first reason why I stopped buying Christmas presents is because I worked retail during Christmas for a few years. That sucks. Even though working retail can be fun sometimes, doing it during Christmas time feels like you're in a weird hallucination or something. It's just so bizarre. Christmas time is like when you have customers like yelling at people and getting very angry, and just everything is kind of a mess. But just to give like a quick overview, like when I was working retail, I kid you not, people would come in and spend like over $1,000 during Christmas time. And even outside of Christmas time, it would be like April and someone would come in and just spend like $800 on clothes, like on a Tuesday in April. I'm like, really? It's just really insane seeing people come in and spending so much money on, I don't want to say garbage, but that's kind of what it feels like. Whenever it was Christmas time and I was working retail, it really just got to the point where I felt like I kind of didn't even want to celebrate Christmas anymore, because the overconsumption aspect of it all was just so insane. Like, at the store I worked at, the line would be so long that it would be to loop around the whole store into like the back of the store, and that was with all like 8 registers being full, and everyone's like trying to go as fast as they can because there were so many people shopping. And like anytime during like Christmas, if I like go to a store, I'm like, that was an awful experience because there's so many people, there's like children running around, everyone's really loud, there's just so much going on, and I'm just like, I don't like this. And like, I think watching just the overconsumption of it all, I kind of was like sick of it, so that's one of the reasons why I stopped buying people Christmas presents. Okay, the next reason is because I often receive Christmas presents that I don't like. Like, I feel like a lot of times people give you Christmas presents just because they feel like they're supposed to. But then the problem ends up being you get a lot of stuff that you don't really want. And I was just kind of like, if I get a lot of presents that I don't like, then that means I'm probably giving a lot of presents that other people don't like. And I just really hate that. The whole thing just seems stupid. I don't want more crap. I don't need more stuff. If I want more stuff, I'll buy it myself. But, a lot of times people try to get you something they think you'll like, and it's just random. If you're a woman especially, you probably received a bunch of like body sprays and bubble baths and stuff like that, or face masks. I think people mean well, but it's like, I don't really need that stuff. I don't really need it, especially if it's gonna be like cheap quality. So for me, that was just a huge reason why I was just kind of sick of it, because at the end of the day, if someone gives me a present and I don't like it, I'm getting rid of it. So sometimes people would give me gifts and then I would just get rid of them. Like, I would donate them or just re-gift it to someone else. And it's like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? It's just too much effort of like, you're going out of your way to get me something that I don't want, and now I have to go out of my way to get rid of it. So what's the point? What are we doing? I also feel like for me, as I've gotten older, I really value experiences and the way that things make me feel as opposed to how they look. So like, if someone wants to give me a Christmas present, I would probably just like to spend time with them, not to sound like super like corny and lame, but I feel like if I really like you, like we can just like hang out. It doesn't even have to be on Christmas Day. We can hang out on like December 16th, and like I prefer that over a random gift I'm gonna get rid of, because at least I can keep the memories. Okay, another reason is because I feel like people are poorer than ever, including myself. So I think that's another good reason to not give people gifts, and why I stopped. That was one of the reasons why I stopped giving people gifts, because I was like, this is like kind of out of my budget. So let's, you know, not to be, you know, a bad person, but I would rather keep my money and like spend it on something valuable than like buying you a pajama set that you probably don't really want that much and you probably don't need. And I just want to bring up the fact that enjoying the holidays is not supposed to be about how much money you spend. And I feel like this has kind of, it's been every holiday, honestly, like Valentine's Day, Christmas, Halloween, everything, where all of a sudden it's turned into like a spending competition of who can just spend the most money just cause. I think it's insane that we've allowed these companies to convince us that Christmas is just about giving them money. I don't know how that happened. That was really smart of them, but I think we should kind of take some of our power back and maybe not give them our money when we don't really need to, when we can kind of like keep our money. It's an option. Like, I feel like enjoying Christmas, for me, I really love baking and watching like Christmas movies. Maybe you want to like go ice skating, or if you live in an area where it snows, playing the snow. Like, I just feel like there are fun things you can do around the Christmas season that aren't you just spending a bunch of money. Remember, it's about the way it feels, not the way it looks. That's like my mantra right now. Oh yeah, another thing that I really don't like is the fact that pretty much everything that we buy, the quality has just consistently gotten worse and worse and worse. I don't want to buy something for someone and give it to them and it's only going to last like 2 years and then they have to get rid of it. Not only is it a waste of my money and time, because of the time it takes to go shopping nowadays, but also it's just clutter for them. So what's the point? And just with closing out the video, I really want to bring up the fact that I actually do sometimes give gifts to people. I know, shocking, because the title of the video says I don't. I don't give gifts to people unless I want to. Okay, like if there's someone I'm really close to and I'm like, yay, Christmas, I want to buy them a Christmas present, then I will. But I feel like with other, because I just feel like there's a lot of people where there's an expectation of like, oh, I know this person, I guess I gotta give them something. Like, you literally don't. And even then, with Christmas presents, if I am giving someone a gift, I normally don't buy them something, I make them something. So you can like make someone a blanket, or most people like food, so you can make someone food. You don't have to do like stereotypical like Christmas cookies. You can literally make someone like fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and say, Merry Christmas, and I bet you they're gonna eat it. And they're gonna eat it with a smile on their face. Well, if you know how to cook. Yeah, so it's like, you know, you can give people gifts that aren't traditional. You can buy someone a bunch of like cleaning supplies. You can give people money. But I strongly recommend making gifts for people as opposed to buying them. A, it's fun. B, because you made it, it was made with love. And C, I feel like people appreciate it a lot more. And you're not really gonna run into the problem of you buying them something and then they just donate it like a week later because they don't want it. So, this is the reasons. These are the reasons why I strongly feel like you kind of shouldn't buy Christmas presents for people unless you want to. And even if like you're giving gifts to people, you can literally tell them and say, hey, I'm giving you a present. You don't have to give anything to me. I don't want anything. You know, that way you're not getting a bunch of random crap that you don't want. Merry Christmas. That's all I have to say for this video. Goodbye. Peace out. feelings as, wait, what the fuck am I trying to say? Someone's opinions? Someone's opinion.